in towards turns 1 and 2. And Dion goes deep into the corner. He's going to try and slingshot out of the corner there. Now into turn 3 for the final time. They both bump up the curve. But there was a window, there was a microcosm of an opportunity for Nicolas Guillon through that turn 4 last time around. Not on this lap, but the previous lap. He felt he had a bona fide 100% window of opportunity and tried to make good use of it, but it didn't work out. However, there's still turn 9, turn 10, turn 11 and the final corner. There's still a chance. If Guillaume times this right, coming out of that final corner, Bezel will be at his mercy. Now through out of turn 11, it's the run down to the final corner. Good pace there by Guillaume. He's bringing the cart wide. Here we go. Around the outside. Can he get the over-under down on the Czech Republic driver? They're going to go wheel to wheel for turn 3. Gill's going to line it up. He's timed up the inside. Gill on the inside. Bezel blocks him. I'm not too sure. And at my viewpoint, I didn't see if there was any potential robbing between the pair. Possible sidewall to side pod contact. But mamma mia, was that close? And that's going to fuel the fire in Dion even more right now. Timer has expired. We've got one more lap to go after this. I know for a fact that race director Manuel Blanco is looking at these two drivers go absolutely hell for leather among all the other drivers that are currently now. On to Jakob Bezel. Jakob Bezel is very much a tough nut to crack. And Gillon's got a real good run coming out of turn number 11. He's looking to move up the inside of turn 12. Can he get the crisscross? He's going to have the spin shot out of the final turn. A minute and a half to go. Here comes Gillon. Bezel dives to the right for the last possible moment. And Gillon decides, you know what, I'll carry it to the outside. You're not done with me yet, sunshine. Through turn 4. Bezel knows that this man behind him is not going to give up. Through to turn 6. Tight the line taken by Guillaume. Down the Europlan once again, into turn 7. A great exchange between these two gladiators right now. But Bezel might have that little bit of an edge. But the way things are going, we are fast approaching the fact that we're going to have 3 different winners from 3 different heats, like we've had in juniors, like we've had in speed stand-ups. He's now doing his hand at rallying, which is good to see, like his dad and Father Richard, which is a good thing. But it's also nice to see that people get an opportunity to race some of the classes. But Jakob Bezel is not being given a chance to bring that forward. The gap was 0.35 of a second. I think Guillaume's in that window. And it might be a little bit close to 0.3. New fastest lap by our second place driver. 1:12.64. I think that Guillaume de Brandt managed to retake that place back. And whilst they've been doing that, Overhoff has been waiting for the opportunity. And actually who, the Thomas Art Racing team, is also trying to close that gap. So 4 minutes to go, plus an additional lap. Jakob Bezel was leading by 0.28 of a second, but Guillaume wants, he's hungry for that victory. So some of the gaps are still really close, but the biggest gap is between Wood Carstens in 4th and Lawrence Harboge in 3rd place. The gap last time around was really 2.4 seconds. So Zemler trying to close in. Well, the biggest gap is between Overhoff and Humes, and that is around about 0.8 of a second. But of course, we have the superheat tomorrow, but when we've had those done, position. Overall for the minute with 88 points, you had 32 to that score. That's 120. So Max Johann there now knows what he's going to do. He's got to try and chase down and pass Lawrence Herboz, but time is not going to be on. The way it goes on the offensive, up the inside of Lawrence Herboz, and takes the initial race lead. 3 wide coming out of the turn 2 as we've got a couple of drivers flipping the curb a little bit. One, I think it was one of the customer on this lookout, flipped the left wheel on the right on the curbing on the inside of turn number 3, and it just stopped all there. It stalled all the momentum coming out of that corner, but Jakob Beswell went, you know what, hold on to the beer, I'm going for this one. And he just literally launched it up the inside through turn 1 at 2 on Lawrence Herboz, who's just, I think, had Nicola Guillaume go up the inside through at turn 8. It is getting to be very, very close. A bit too close for comfort for some of the drivers out there, because they're having to feel everything that the seats their pants, and also the company. In many results, Max Johann Overhoff takes the win in Heat 2. That has just been confirmed. So Lawrence Herboz and Max Johann Overhoff both have had a win and a 4th place, which puts them on 88 points at this moment in time. The man from Scotland, and into turn number 10 for the last time, and Lewis Gilbert. And that's the point. It's really nice to see him back at a track he knows and loves. Yonkers wins Heat 1, Stevens wins Heat 2, 3 for 3 in seniors, as Gilbert joins the list of winners. Lewis Gilbert victorious here in Heat 3 by a country mile. Dave Stevens takes second, and I think with it might be on pole for Super Heat A tomorrow. Lucas Hill, what a great drive from the man from Germany, and 3-1-5 takes 3rd place, and good to see FM Racing back in the paddock as well. The team run by Christian and Max Fleischmann. That's the multi-time Team Germany representative for the Rotax Max Challenge Grand Finals. Ollie Yonkers 4th, Jack Ross 5th, Tom Lawrence timer has hit 0, and Lewis Gilbert, the pride of Scotland. I'm not going to mention his previous nickname, because some commentators still use it, but this one I know he definitely prefers. It's an absolutely clinical display, because if Lewis had been on pole and had not started from the dummy grid in the previous race, he would be on provisional pole for his Super Heat tomorrow. But Lewis Gilbert goes into the final lap of this race with a monstrous 6-second advantage. Not put us up wrong, the perfect conditions for a Scotsman, and also anyone that lives on the island, myself included, but I don't race. Ruben Verheyen gets passed by Matthias Yellerup for 12th position. And well, the main thing is, when the leader is just calmly getting on with the business at hand, he's doing a pretty sterling job, is Lewis Gilbert. The back end trying to squirm a little bit as he applies the power out of turn number 11. 2 laps remaining here in this last of the qualifying heat for senior Rotax. Lewis Gilbert now has a stunning lead, 5.2 seconds ahead of Dave Stevens. Lucas Hill, Ollie Yonkers and Jack Ross down at the top 5. Tom Lawrence, Ricardo Benjamin, Robbie Stoddart, Noah Yanston and Chris Jordan round out the top 10. one change. Marcus Plant 15th ahead of Vinters and Van der Meer. So we have 3 drivers out. Gabriel Sutala before the end of the first lap. Lex Quinton's out. And also Noah Montag is also out. So we're down to 25 drivers, a minute and 34 to go. Lewis Gilbert is going to bring us on to our second penultimate lap. And this week now, Scotch is still in 5.2 seconds. But it's getting closer and closer between the 3 behind. Stevens, Teal and Yonkers. And the big thing here is Teal and Yonkers are both quicker than Stevens in front. 1:13.72. So the field continues to circulate around this 1,360 metre 12-turn circuit. It's going to be another lap completed for Lewis Gilbert as he comes out of the final corner on the 329 CS55 chassis. 1 minute 12.743 the two-lap time. His lead now expands by over 7 tenths to 4.27 seconds. And still it will take round being pedantic 4.3. And Crick Noran has finally got in the instance. And the Pride of Scotland doing what he does best. When he's out front, he'll pull away. You give him an inch, and he will invariably take a mile, and then some, and scarper into the distance. He just comes out of turn number 11 now. Crick Noran has made his way from 28 to 12th. Jack Preston gets the black and white and warning flag in race control. Obviously behaviour being monitored as if to say, what you're doing, don't carry it on. Noah Janssen from Flamix Racing has just dropped down into 9th, so Mateo Denkovic and Robbie Strawder now up to 7th and 8th respectively. Luca Prima now up into the top 10. Crick Collins now has a DNF against his name, and that's been put in between a rock and a hard place in terms of the super heats tomorrow, because only 5 drivers will be eliminated after the super heat stages tomorrow. And that's one thing that many drivers want, is to have a DNF and then you find you're on the back foot the following day. It's never a good feeling at all. Big expanse building between one train of carts and the other. And as a breakaway that happens, there is a big old gap. I think that might be from Robbie Strawder backwards. The gap between him and Ruben Verheyen last time out was 9 on 2.9 seconds there. Gilbert's lead. Oh, that's the fall. I think that's possibly doubled right there. 2.4, wasn't far off by about 6 tenths. Denkovic has got Yonkers now down in 4th, West now 5th, Lanois, Janssen and Quinton's round out the top 8. But Dave Stevens, where did he start? 5th, Luca Teal, 10th. But Lewis Gilbert is leading away, and last time around, after the opening lap, he led by 1 second. How much being? And he was still, for his age, very, very tall. But the wheel now is going to make its way out of turn number 11. So at the minute, it is Lewis Gilbert that leads. Pace Stevens is second. By Lewis Gilbert. And the Yonkers, I think, got caught out a little bit there. The outside line, never a good place to start. But the drivers trying to thread their way through a massive... We've got a yellow at Marshall Post 1. So it's still trying to make its way through. They're 2-3... So the drivers will very shortly be they'll be under starters' orders for their final race. And we go to the super heats tomorrow, the top 36 out of the 41 drivers commentary. And it is, at this point, you want to put your best foot forward, but you also want to make sure that you want to give your mechanic as little as if maybe next to no repairs to do. As Vince Van der Honey gets through at turn 10 into Invader, who's facing back and tries to look towards the inside at turn 12. Has to drive to the outside of the 210 from Van Power. But this is getting very, very close indeed to some drivers using over that sense of urgency. They know they've got to make the move. And then there's the throw the toys out the pram, do the sense of desperation tactic and see if it works and hold on for the ride. So a minute and 30 plus 1 lap. Still remains. We've got a yellow flag, Marshall post 2. Oh right, that could be, that's Julius Funstrup, I'm afraid, on the Paralin, and that was coming out of, well, didn't complete the last lap, so I think that might have been, is either gone around at turn 4, or maybe coming out of turn 9, because these outside curves are slipperier than an ice rink when they are this heavily saturated. So Sadowski leads, and it's going to be by more than 2 seconds. Lambers crosses the line. 2.014 is the distance. Armstrong, Hobby Olegash, Van der Halle, Reger, Van Leer, Verheyen, Verhaag, good Corsa chassis. But Tom Reger is again fighting with Rory Armstrong. They've got Hobby Olegash not too far behind. Hobby Olegash running with after the Lehouk Racing team, operated by Art Hutter. But the rain is really cleaning. It's hitting hard now. This is saturation big time. Hobby Olegash got through, and Reger was unable to job there. Him and Dan Andy have been on the road for the last 3 weeks, including a trip to Cremona quite recently for the first round of the Rotax Euro Winter Series, and again they swapped places. Great move there through turn 10 by the youngster, and back in 2023 picks up a grand finals title in Minimax. Let's see. The drivers making their way through into turn number 10. Max Tversky still holding on to the race lead. A few side-by-side battles coming out of turn 9 and then a run down to turn 10. Max Tversky leading, but in the meantime, Miles Lambers looking for a move on Tom Reger, and he's going to dive to the inside at turn 12. Get on Saturday afternoon, and it's the run down to turns 1 and 2, and Reger looking for the outside to try and get the undercut on everybody else. But someone's had a bit of a turnaround at the back end. One rider's having to watch under a little bit of shelter, as, well, not at all a surprise that drivers out. I'm expecting some dramas possibly in the first couple of corners. We have got one, now there is one cart that is not going to take the start. That is Ryan Rivals, due to start 20th on the grid. So the space will be left clear there. Who started on the outside of row number 4 and will be tumbling down that order again. A bit further back, Leonard Costa is also having a bit of a side-by-side once again, coming in that corner. A bit more to the point, and Max Golly is trying to bolt. But Riley Morrow in the Tim Van Minnick was one of them, possibly just trying I think it might have been Maximilian Kiel possibly, but the field now makes its way through out of turn number 7 into 11. Max Dolly is going to lead. Riley Morrow second. Jeffrey Bake is in third. This was a situation that the 116 from the United Kingdom wants to be in as they cross the line to complete the opening lap. 1 and 2 for the opening time. Riley Morrow a little bit further wider than everybody else. It looks like Jeffrey Baker's lost the lead and it's gone to Max Jolly straight away. Jolly, like a rat up a drain pipe, we've got two collecting each other, 118 and 123. So a big drama for two of the drivers off of the outskirts of displayed, where Rampadalov, Lazov and Dissar are not out on the circuit. Going into battle once again. Lewis Gilbert, where is he at the moment? He's ahead of Mr. Clearly. Renoir finishes 11.1 seconds behind. Lex Vincent's P3. Alex Zane, P4. Sweat it over up to P1. Hang on, I've just seen the live timing. Lewis Gilbert, I think he's just got fit. Because Sweat it over is showing his fifth when he crossed the line. I'm not too sure if there's an issue with his transponder there. So I spotted on the top of the roof of the cafeteria, the brasserie, the Alapart brasserie, I see a puddle that has rain hitting it. I can't say that, I don't think it's that intensive, but it is a small shower that's starting to appear again. Checker flag, however, Teddy Stevens wins qualifying heat 2, A versus C for seniors. Lex Simpson, sideways block the playing pace. 3, 2, 1, time expires. Next time around, last lap hold will be shown to the 380 team from the Netherlands. So last lap confirmed for Teddy Stevens, and he's now bridged the gap to Cameron Wright. It's over 10 seconds. But how far over 10 seconds will it be? Wright across the line he goes. 10.3 seconds. Lex Simpsons and Alex Owen are still battling away. Lewis Gilbert is closing on anything of tyre for possibly 7. As we give him a Buffalo sound, I believe. Yeah, there's a couple of drivers just dropped outside the top 20. And there's one in the meantime has got past Jim back for 5th place. Lewis Gilbert, 8th spot. And he started from pit lane from the repair area. And I don't think he's done yet. No, he's not. He's just closing on any sort of tyre. And overall, Alex Owen closing in the next position for 3rd place. Who's not to say? I think Lewis Gilbert might be possibly either on the verge of or in the top 5. Sweat it over. Sweat it over has just dropped to 12th. Another lap of this race. Over the stand, 2 to go, past the open, and here to lap 8. And up above look very, even now he's saying, I'm not here just to make up the numbers, let me reassure you of that. And when you have this kind of lead, which is the oh my goodness me, it's nearly 8 seconds, and with 3 minutes and 20 still to go, there is every possibility that this could be the first victory of this event where one driver has bolted to the point where they could have, on the second flag, at least a 10-second advantage. Coming up now crosses the line, and it's 8 seconds. Next Quinton's in third, and it's 8 of turn 6. So basically, you look to turn in on the apex, you look to the immediate left, and there's a cut, and that is Neil Hendricks out of the race, so that cut will need to be recovered. 4.5 minutes to go, and Dave Stevens leading over Tony now stretches to 9.7 seconds. That five completed, 4 minutes and 20 still to go on the timer. That's it for the half. My godfather, Taze Stevens. That's the key point we've got to remember here. It's Taze Stevens now, with just about 45 seconds to go until we hit half time, has got a significant advantage. And also, there's still side-by-side action happening. Let's put the roll there. Just making their way. James Stevens makes his way out of turn number 9. He's coming through into turn 10. Still over this. Oh, dearie me. Hit check action. Not too sure if I'm going to be now having to anything to try out alongside with the CCO. Find it very shortly. It was a 3-9 try. So it was going to try it. So there's a little bit of a straight stuff between the pair. Now going side by side for the briefest of moments instead of them coming out of turn 1. There's a couple more side by side approaches on. And someone fascinating about the wind up there, and that isn't his slight shower has basically evaporated. So instead of everyone needs to go into turn number 10. We're heading to turns 1 and 2. Gilbert, ex-Al, so Schlegel out. Plant, maybe Genza, yeah, I think another player has recommended it onto the starting grid. So Lewis Gilbert is going to be leading the top gear from the rear charge, so to speak. So Ugan is missing from the pit lane. Hold on to something, folks. It could be a roller coaster ride when the Pride of Scotland is involved. There's really water around here. The drivers being instructed to slow. They are coming down to the wire. But Archie Lovett in the front. The 28 is going to take the win. Archie Lovett takes the chance by Vienna. But in the meantime, is that lead that's possibly Luca Van Leer behind them? Swiderski trying to go for a possible switch back. Yes, it is Luca Van Leer. And then the Martin is trying to get out of the way. That was, I think, Ashley Heiser. Is being played. Two are race leaders, Archie Lovett, Max Swiderski, Luca Van Leer, one run the bacon. Lars Lambers rounds out the top 5. And they come into turn 3. And Swiderski is trying what he can. He got very, very close coming out of turn number 6. Managed to get up a line, but then Lovett put the down pedal down quite hard with his right foot, and he literally got away. And just got to be very, very careful. One more move. In it if you're here, the drivers are running on slicks, the cloud cover is coming, and all of a sudden the heavens are open. It's clearly the track with significant saturation, and from that perspective, the drivers within 90 seconds have the race red flag stopped under safety conditions, and still Archie Lover is the leading away. And started from 6th place on the grid, and we're going to go on to the penultimate lap of this race. Blue flag today is on the short, here's a lap down. A technical flag has been shown for Mika Gantner from Upton Racing Team. The driver has to pass it in 3 laps. I think that's the black flag and squeezing from the second. So it comes when the racing moves up the order. But in the meantime, that's the racing lead. Second. And I think we've got someone with a possible noisy exhaust as well. And that's the way to lead the race. And Archie Lover has definitely made sure he's got to make things in there. Oh, Maxime Becker's got off! Oh, he went completely off circuit. The young man from Germany, he's managed to keep the engine going. Good fun. However, 202 Mika Gantner. Oh, we've had a bit of carnage. At that point, now everything calms a little bit further down. The drivers will now be instructed to slow. And once they pass the red line, it's the point of no return. Following, it doesn't look like the cart's going anywhere, because very soon the drivers will be getting into formation and getting themselves ready to go where those who half time in this race and move to the point for a 1-1-1-1-1-3. That's really short. Justin can do it. In fact, we were nearly 3 wide, maybe even 9 on 4 wide, coming out of turn number 4, incredibly close between a multitude of drivers. There's the 130 of New Sports closing in on Max Jolly from Strawberry Racing in 3rd place. But meantime, we have a change for the race lead, and it is Riley Morrow. Number 122 from Sam Pollitt Racing, representing the United Kingdom. Quebec and Jolly down into turn 10 with briefly sorry. Beating the top 5. They can hold house on Schultz and Malik, Alpha, Yellow, 5K and 10K in that particular adventure. But it's like a hornet's nest waiting to erupt. Attempt to try and get into second. But time has run out, corners have run out, laps have run out. But Clark is trying. He's got an opportunity. He's thrown down the outside. What a move there! British ladies on one foot. It looks like Guillaume. He's going to be out-tracked by Guillaume. He's going to pick up third. Overall position by 1.8 seconds. A bit of a slim shady. But our leader now comes through down the front. Up to turn 11. One more corner to go. Despite the best efforts of Nick McNeil and Matthew Cosmo carrying out the final corner, it's Billy Walter Rose that picks up the win for Ruben Power. Beyond second, with Aaron Payne, nobody was there. Together. However, we are very soon going to be going on to our racing down. The gap has expanded slightly. About 0.35 left rear of his cart. And Lukoff seems to be a little bit more comfortable with the conditions that they were having to contend with. So more complete, Lukoff looks very well racing behind Dr. Douglas. And that's a B3. In the box, but very comfortably led, but things are definitely gathering pace as Lukoff has got through and that's the highlight and for a place and chasing down to Bezel and Albion. This is the opposition strategically charged behind the hockey stick, and that looks to maybe be putting itself back on the lead and about 4 bit tenths of a second, but by sometimes staying in that particular place. Obviously it's depending on how you do seconds. Actually Hughes is also another place from also Shemmer. Hughes and Roll was 14th, now he's dropped down to 16th and fine. From the race leader going through turn 8 as Lukoff decides he's a bit more of the outside line, maybe to hit the tyres a little bit here, and he's trying for a switchback attempt on Max Robbie Overhot passengers on Overhot stage. He's got some meantime. Some battles are a bit more spread apart than others, some are a little bit closer together. But the lap times are definitely improving. Her Rose is just on 1:11.8, 1:11.7 flat. So Field makes his way through turn number 10. The gap for the last intermediate was just over half a second. Jakob Bezel will be closing in. That's the honour of half and Lukoff makes it 3 from Chronologisch in the top 5. The inside side wheels of the right side tyres nearly meant that his car went sideways and could have done the run backwards into the oncoming traffic. That's slightly safe. And it's the run down to turns 1 and 2. Good start by Polster to Herboz. Guillaume trying to go into the outside early doors. Jakob Bezel looking for the switchback through to turn number 3, but Guillaume tracks the ball around early. Lukoff getting a lot of speed coming out of turn number 3 and trying to dive up the inside of things. Can start to accelerate, but they also have starting stuff to go with the rules when it comes to starting and doing the 2 part. Public drivers who himself in the driver behind in second place. But this one on, making his way down into turn 7 for the final time. A little bit of time straight in between 2:04 and I think it was 12:14.06. Vacant, but out of the final corner. Gap nearly got a bit too close to comfort, but Vincent Holland picks up the win. Junior Rosax. Qualifying week B versus C, in by 1.1 seconds ahead of Rory Armstrong. Archie Lovett, nice job there for the 288 from the public chassis. He's got that gap now for 1.1 seconds. Next time around he will get the final lap this year, Coaster. And also we've got Septarhurst down to 15th. And that's the line for the race as well. So 2 out of the 24. And unfortunately, second. That's the struggle for ninth. They're both struggling for traction because they're all rear. Round out the top 12 at the moment. They are holding station. Drivers still using a little bit of slowing extra trepidation. That's coming through out turn number 11. Holland is continuing to hold his lead and extending it thereof. It is now 1.546 seconds ahead of Rory Armstrong. On his race past, Tom Major gets the all crossed up and sideways. Through turn number 9, back in stops out to the left-hand side, coming out of turn 8 to into line. And right now, we have had a driver also in a good five. Even get hard, looks like we starts on straight. So that's a real shame. We're underway and it's an even drag race to turns 1 and 2 as they make their way down into the first couple of corners. It's 3 wide coming out of turn 2. Tom Hedge looking to be on the counter offensive. I think they might be this one behind him as managed to fill the lead on the door. And it is the case from third on the red screen leading. So a little bit wide coming in at turn 3, it's just been tanked and turned around and onto the grass, off of turn 5. So one driver having distinct dramas and that cart is, well, I'm trying to see past my position. There is one driver stuck on the grass, there's more drama with one driver backwards at turn 7. So already within the first 45 seconds, 2 drivers have stopped drama. But the top 5 are starting to break away. 4 looks to be recognized. 1 could be a automatic session. That was the 4 cases. Archie Larson Sunset Racing is multi-car incident down at turn 10. 1 driver, Ryan just to slow down and start to get into formation, which they're doing so out of turn number 9. Being told to close up together. Each driver's at the back end of the field. So best kind of starting, as soon as we get that little bit of distance, 6, 7, 8 tenths of a second, you pretty much can say that I can run away with it. And that's exactly what he's done. So, one down to turn number 12. For the final time, and it's going to be Dan's Racing Team's very own Belgian hotshot. Ollie Youngton is going to come out of the final corner, and he's going to take the second and win. Jack West takes second, 3.1 seconds behind Credit. Otherwise, down to set 3, ahead of Mr. Slager, and Mikhail Dankovic finishing 5th, ahead of Noah Janssen. Look at Clearham, who made up 3.83, Kirill Genza. The front racing team. That will ride with Alois and Montag, it looks like. So they're all very close to that. Next time around, Yonkers, whose lead now is near to 3 seconds. There are others going to dive up the inside of Lucas Slagle at turn number 12. Got through, they were doing a straight inside rule, and they've only made it 6. Following that on the way. For senior qualifying heat B versus C, and it's a 3-second advantage for Ollie Youngton. Just seen Natalie Weigand just crossed the line in the 405 from Germany, around the MS chassis. So every single one of the 27 drivers, including drivers that ended up in the Phil Fickers, who is now up to 23rd. Princesses started on the outside of round number 9 and 18, so it's only 10 drivers to try and pull back their inside cruising situation with the partners on the trolley gap. 3 laps to go, and Youngton is very much leading, but there has been a change for second. So we have got a black and white warning flag being shown. On the start finish straight for Julian Korsman, the 373. Looking 8 spots at the minute. Venus, however, coming through the final corner, Ollie Yonkers has got the highlights at the end of the tunnel. With a minute and a half to go past another full lap. His lead was 2.6 seconds. It now goes to 2.4. Putting that little bit of bite down into the tarmac. Now, because we've got no rain, the track will now start evolving. So the manager of W5CRK says that these drivers have got further on their track with those blocks will start to push that water away. Now is in the top 10. The 3.1 is currently sitting in 15th. That's Spanish Germany. I'll be going with Rouvain, but in my normal championship, he says, I'll be going back to Chronologisch. But Yonkers in the meantime has put his authoritative stance on this race. Now leads by the best part of 1.6 seconds, maybe just 30 years of that. And a little bit of quick drawing started staying dead last in 27. Now it's a further 0.7 to Lukas Schlegel, the Austrian, Sverre Ubben, Murray Janssen, and Lukas a lot of activity, a lot of the retail still coming through centre into turn 11. And Yonkers has got that back to just north of the second as he comes out of the final corner. West is the front Nassau panel has been very heavily revised for the 2025 season. Which is the case on the front of Ollie Yonkers' car. For Jack West and pretty much everyone else, they had a little bit of an arrow update for 2025. We're sometime in the process on Newcastle, moving into turn 8. Ollie Yonkers leads the way by about 2.5 tenths of a second. And last until he's about 3 tenths up on Jack West as they go down in towards turn 9. Very careful. Very close to that bunch of West as they come out of the final corners to complete the next lap. Lap 2 in the books. Ollie Yonkers now has a still some big battles happening at the back end of the field as our leaders come through into turn 11. And it was the 392 of Jack West from the UK who started third on the grid that's leading. The field storms its way into turns 1 and 2. Several have gone, oh well, 2 have gone rally costing. They've used the effective Carlton Gate Muddy Joker lap. Don't ask Mr. Caskin about that a couple of years ago because he got completely caked to the start. So, drivers all the way through towards turn number 6. And onto the other plan. Sun goes. So 26 out of the 27 drivers due to take the start are on track. The red lights are once again ignited on the starting gantry at the start-finish straight. And 10 will have 2 more to go. In the meantime, Lewis Boots and Austin Arms rolling over 4th position. But 1 more corner remains. And Jeff Abate starts off on the right foot this weekend and will come out of the final corner, traffic on the grade, and Jeff Abate will pick up the opening victory of the weekend. Max Dolly in second, third Ryan Morrow, fourth Oscar Mann, closely followed by Lewis Boots. Sasha O'Brien will round out the top 6 there to Nick Klinkers, Liam Harbons, Tiger Matthias Verreken and Tiger Helmhausen. Nice work there by Julian and he shorts up from 16th to finish 11th at the flag. Then we had Klaus Hans. Next time around we will see the last lap board. The scene on the Digi flag, a black and white ruling flag for Paul Gustav from the Leroux Racing team. As all, Simon's gone for a spin at turn 7. possibly been maybe Ben Bowker, I believe. I think still 1-5, but the last lap ball has been shown to Belgium's Jeffrey Blake. Max Dolly now is nearly 1.9 seconds behind in second position. Oscar Lamar now through on Lewis Boots for fourth place. Purple lap after purple lap from Jeff Verbeek, a new lap. Fastest lap of the race set so far, 1:16.627. Some signals into some of the drivers from the grandstand as they look out behind the right window of the caution box. Jeff Verbeek using the Scottish Disney Friday. Someone, however, decided to throw it high up and Hanson to the outside, coming out of turn number 12, and that was, I think, maybe Oscar Lamar making a move, and got through Sasha Al-Jabrail, or it could have been Lewis Boots actually making a move, so Lewis Boots did make the move on Al-Jabrail through the left-hander at turn 9, then it's the short shoot into Cafe Corner at turn number 10. Early struggles. Holthausen and Klaus Hans, that is third position, but the gap now has expanded further still. Jeff Verbeek in clear air, no peripheral vision, compromised, sixth place. So we're halfway through this 7-minute plus initial open heat special 3. And once we get the intermediate classification off at today's proceedings, we will then have the grid being decided for the street heat. A little bit of a run line coming out of turn number 11. That was by the 1:44 of Lennart Costa from Chronologisch. Has he expanded that lead? It's 6.5 cents, not that far behind either. In the number 1-2-2. Morrow's going to get the slingshot out of turn 3, sends it round the outside of turn 4 on Max Dolly, but has to back out of it. That means that Jeff Verbeek has retaken the race lead. Max Dolly in second, trying to use the slipstream. Dolly being coached this weekend by 4-time BNL Karting Series champion Kai Hillert. So we've got 5 minutes plus an additional lap still to go. And Herbo's up to 4th, Boots up to 5th, Al-Jabrail down to 6th, Oscar Lamar and Tiger Holthausen. And then we've got the likes of Nick Klinkers and Klaus Hans rounding out the top 10. Still tracking in the same direction here at this 1,360 metre circuit. It was established in 1984. So a lot of history. Really has been good, and that is going to need to be Jeff Verbeek. Meantime, Max Dolly has moved into the race lead. A big plume of spray into turns 1 and 2, and Jeff Verbeek holding on to the lead. They can only use the runoff area once coming out of turn number 2. Everyone's still staying on the black stuff as they head down into the turn 5 left-hander, and a triple left, and then we go into the right-hand hairpin at turn 6. And they're coming out of turn number 9 as they head into the grandstand area at turn 10.